Hello there, we are live. I'll get the chats up here. Live chat. Let's see if we get anybody on the line. Yeah, decided to come on another Friday night because last week was so successful. Carol, you're an absolute legend. I'm just looking at the follower count now. It's 363. I think I had 300 last time we talked, and that was a week ago. So yeah, Carol and James, you're absolute legends. James gave me a shout out on his live feed, and he went through all my videos and just said this guy is not full of BS and it's a real wholesome channel, and I just do what I'm passionate about. And he just he described me perfectly. I do what I'm passionate about. I like to get out and roam and see the country and just show you guys what's out there, and what you may be missing. Hey Irishman, primetime James X, there you go. I was just talking about you, James. My God, how's things, my man? Thanks so much for the shout out. It's so much appreciated. I must have hit 50 subs in the night, I swear. Doing good. Hope you're well too, bro. I'm doing really well. I really appreciate what you did for me. The channel has just grown now over the last week exponentially, and I hope it happens. I just keep it hope it keeps happening. It's just been amazing. Yeah, it's been huge. I watched the feed. I didn't go through the whole 6 hours of the video, but I just watched the feed where you gave me a shout out, and it was amazing. I really appreciate that. If I can help you in any way, just let me know how I can do that. My viewers won't be into the same stuff you are, but I'd be more than happy to give you a shout out as well. But yeah, that was cool. That was really good of you. And it was nice of Carol to ask that as a favour as well, because it really helped. It really did. I was a little bit disappointed last week about my follower count, because I was at this for like 2 years now and I was like hitting 300. But yeah, 363 now. And cheers to you, my friend. I really appreciate that. Happy Friday evening. I was going to promote you regardless because the community, I'm truly hey, they got views without even trying. It's not fair. Well, that's fair. Like, that's really nice of you as well, James. Or, I'm not sure if you like being called James or Jamie. Yeah, just a shout out was enough. It was, it was just something that I really want to pay back now at this stage. If you ever get to Ireland, just give me a shout and I'll bring you out into all the best places. Maybe that's the best way to do this. Yeah, I'll bring you to all the best places. But yeah, it's been amazing. It's given me renewed hope. Not at all. Yeah, James is saying thanks for the invite here. That's nice of you. Not at all. I'd be happy to show you around. Once I get the car back in the road and I'm back driving, I'll be doing a lot of travel. So yeah, it'll be good to, if you ever get to Ireland, it'd be good to have a travel companion. So you're more than welcome. Thanks for that, buddy. It was really appreciated. And yeah, it's given me renewed hope now that I can actually grow this channel and make it into something. As you all probably know from the last feed, my living situation is not the best. I'm just renting off a friend at the moment. Well, I'm not even renting. She's just letting me stay here for the time being. And she's been really good about that, just putting me up in her room. But I do want something a little more permanent. Yeah, I'm thinking about a camper. I have a lot of things going on in my head at the moment. I'm thinking about maybe a little plot of land with an old shack in it, that I can do up or something like that. I have a lot of things floating around in my head at the moment, but I really need to get the living situation in order because you can definitely grow. Keep on with the nature vids. Thanks for that, buddy. I think people would want, let me see, can I see that? They would want to explore cool little places in Ireland. Well, that's the whole basis of the channel, really. It's just to get out there and show people what's actually available, where they can go, what they can see. Because Ireland is full of places like that. Carol is on the line as well. Hello, Carol. Thanks for joining. I hope you're having a beer tonight. Thanks for joining in. My God, this might be a bit of a session now. I have James and Carol on the line. Two of them who gave me, the biggest boost ever. I swear, that was brilliant. Both of you are legends. Thanks for the notification, James. Yeah, I've just thanked James as well for everything as well. It's been amazing so far, and I was just saying, Carl, it's given me renewed hope now that I can do something positive with this channel, and if I get a bit of land, maybe I can turn that into something positive as well. Maybe I can turn that into a community. I'd love to do something like that. Grow our own food, have our own community, have people with like-minded stuff get together and yous are all hitting each other up. I've got a new sub there. Who is it? New sub, Stock James and Smiley. I'm a Clover. Thank you for the sub. Hey, Clover. Thanks for that sub. I really appreciate it. I'm on a live feed again. So glad it has helped. That it really has, Carol. It really has. I'm a Clover. Yay! Jump in there. Yay! I'm so happy to have all you guys and all the new followers come and join this community because I'm trying to build something here that's a little bit different from most YouTubers. I'm into sustainable living. I'm into getting off grid and stuff like that. But I want to show people all the best places to visit in Ireland because myself and James are talking about it there a second ago. It's just the best place to be. It's absolutely beautiful, and you have to get here. And if any of you ever get here, please do. Get in my comments or contact me in some way and I'll be happy to show you all around to the best places. But yeah, yous are all jumping into the chat here. I can't even catch up. Wow. Oh, okay, let me see. We'll go with the live chat. There we go. Okay, yeah. I'm just having a beer on a Friday evening, as I usually do. I decide to jump onto an impromptu live stream again, I mass produce hellos on my channel, unlike Irishman. James is a funny guy, I have to say. I have to watch his stuff a lot more. But James, my followers won't be into the same stuff that you are. But yeah, a huge thanks to you. It really, really helped. Really gave me a boost. Not only my channel a boost, but it gave me a boost as well. That's what I want to grow. I want to grow the channel. I want to get into living off grid, living sustainably, getting people thinking that way. Maybe the land will be the next thing. Growing our own food, getting a few chickens, getting a few livestock animals, getting stuff like that. Who's that? Navigator. Nice. Never been to Ireland, but we plan on going next couple of years. Definitely do it, Navigator. It's an amazing place. And if you do, like I said, give me a shout, hit me up, and I'll be happy to let you know of all the best places. Even if I can't make it myself, I'll still give you the best suggestions. Thanks for the comment. I appreciate that. I'm a Clover and take lots of pics. Yeah, I do. I take a lot of pictures as well. I like photography. I have a really good camera, so all the colors are really shown vividly in my camera. So it picks up light very well. And that's really all I can say about it. It's just a really good camera that I have. And it just focuses on what I see, and it helps you to see what I see as well. So yeah, I'm happy with the camera I have. I've done an experiment recently on a few different cameras, and I wasn't happy with them, especially the sound quality. With the camera I have at the moment, the sound quality is even better in this one than with a mic. I've plugged a mic into this, and the sound quality is not as good. It filters out a lot of stuff. The built-in mic in the camera itself is really good, so I'll just use that, and nothing is really filtered out. And with all the nature videos and stuff that I make, I don't like to filter out stuff. I like people to hear the birds singing and the leaves rustling and all that good nature stuff, you know, that people like to hear. And when the rain falls, then people love rainfall. It's amazing. I did a camping video there at the start of the summer in Strandhill, and there was no talking. It was just all sound, rain, and people like it. Is there much traffic in your channel since Jamie gave you the shout out? There's been huge traffic. All the videos are getting more likes, getting more views. I've more subscribers now. Carol, just asking James for that favour has been a huge boost. It's been amazing. I really appreciate that from you. And I can't thank you enough, really. Because, like I said, it's just given me a new impetus to do something, you know, different. The car is off the road until Tuesday, Wednesday. Yeah, it's been that good, and thanks for that. It really has been that good. The car's going into the garage on Tuesday, so I have to get that coil fixed. James, he is a good guy. He really is. He's a really good guy. Thanks for that. I don't know if he likes being called Jamie or James. Navigator, I'm super happy for you. Jamie speaks very highly of you. Well, thanks. You can call him Jamie or James, I suppose. All down to Jamie. Yeah, it really is. It's been down to him. It was really cool. But I'm going to get back on the road, hopefully Wednesday, or maybe probably next weekend for not a road trip, but I'm going to book in somewhere. And this place is just the best place in Ireland. It really is. I was there a couple of years ago, and I didn't really capture the place that well. I didn't have a good camera. I was rushing through the place. But this time I'm going to stay a few days maybe and just capture the place really well. Because in this time of the year, when autumn is coming in and all that, the colours are just amazing on the trees and in nature, and you know, everything is just looks better at this time of year. So I want to capture that. I want to get that on video. And this place has a lot of mountains. It has a lot of waterfalls. I'm in Sligo, Navigator, at the moment. That's where I'm living. It's in the northwest of Ireland, just under Donegal. And it's one of... you have a nice space on here. The very best of luck going forward. Thanks for that, Carol. I really appreciate that. Yeah, Sligo, it's just under Donegal, and it just has it all. I'm actually releasing a video pretty soon on all the best places that you can visit in the county of Sligo alone. And I nearly couldn't fit them all into one video. There was just so much. It's unreal. Oh, there's another new person. Wicklow Nicole. Hello, sir. I just subbed you. Thanks very much for the sub, Nicole. That is beautiful. My God, I'm getting so many subs now these days. All thanks to Jamie. Did Jamie tell you to come across here, or did you just find my channel on YouTube? I'd love to know that. Let me know, Nicole. Thanks for subscribing, and thanks for getting on board. I hope I can fulfill your dreams with my nature videos and stuff like that, because that's what I do. I like to get on hikes. I like to get on road trips. I like to get just out in nature and showcase what nature really has to offer. Because most people are just caught up with their mobile phones these days, and they just can't put them down, and they don't see what's actually around them. It's funny, I went out on a hike there recently, and I saw a guy who was walking his dog, And the dog was running around having the best time, you know, sniffing everything out, just loving the surroundings, just being out for a walk. The dog was loving it. And the guy who was walking the dog was just into his phone, walking around, just looking at his phone and not really appreciating what's around him. And I think that's terribly sad. I really do, because the dog is having so much fun, whereas the guy who's bringing him for a walk is not, you know, he's just stuck in his phone all the time. And yeah, I'd rather the life of the dog than the guy who's on the phone all the time, in fairness. So yeah, if you have any questions, hit them up in the comments and I'd be happy to answer. One day we will regret it. Yes, we will regret it. I think I've already regretted it. I love your Dublin accent. Thank you, Carol, again. I didn't think it was that strong, but maybe the beer brings it out. I don't know. I usually have a very neutral accent, and most people can't tell I'm from Dublin. And I'm living in Sligo now. I'm a fan of the accent. Thanks very much, Navigator. Yeah, I am a Dublin native. I was born in the Liberties, in the middle of Dublin, and I spent most of my life in the suburbs. My parents moved out there when I was very young, and I went to Irish school all my life. I work so much I don't get to get out and enjoy nature, so I'm glad to enjoy it through your wonderful videos. I'm happy to do that, and I'm happy to make you happy through the videos, because most people are just stuck in their own little way. Smiley, Carol, my name is David. Yeah, that's my first name. So I think you already knew that. I think it was on my intro video, but yeah, if you forgot. My dad was a Dubliner. Oh, there you go. There you go. Yeah, I still love Dublin. It's still a big part of me. I love getting back there, but it's just become too crowded lately. I'm after falling in love with the countryside. I love it here in Sligo. It has so much adventure. There's so many places to visit. Hi, Carol. Thanks for using my name. Yeah, there's just so much to see here. From the first time that I came here, I went out to Strand Hill after making the move, selling the house, and it was just like, I'm in paradise here, you know. Made it to the west of Ireland. And all my videos since then have just been west of Ireland stuff. Donegal, Leitrim, Mayo, Galway. And they're just the best parts of Ireland. They really are. I done Kerry last year as well. Kerry is one of the best places you can visit in Ireland, in the southwest of Ireland. I'm going to get down there pretty soon again, because I made a video there last year, and that one is consistently hitting good views. But I need to do something better with it, you know. I need to show off Kerry better than what it is. Irish, I've always wanted, Irish is my favourite spot. Irish, what's that? Robe is my favourite spot over there. Oh, I'll have to go back to that. I have always wanted to make it to Ireland. Brett. Yeah, if you ever get to Ireland, Enniscrone, Carol, is beautiful. Sadly, my roots, but sadly I haven't made it yet. But look, there's always time. There's always time. It's a beautiful country. It's not too far. Where are you based? I'm at Clover. Nicole, same. I'll probably never, but would be nice. No, it's very accessible, to tell you the truth. Ireland is a great place as well for cheap flights to Europe. So if you ever get here, you can do Ryanair to anywhere in Europe basically for 100 quid or so return. So it's not to be sneezed at. Ireland is probably a great destination to come to from the States or Australia or somewhere like that, and base yourself here. You're in Ohio in the States. Very nice. Thank you for joining me from Ohio in the United States. I'd love to visit there too. The States is not really, most are USA. I was thinking that, Carol, yeah. The States is not really on my radar at the moment. I would like to visit, obviously, the Grand Canyon, Niagara Falls, places like that, California, maybe Vegas. But yeah, I'd like to as well do the less popular ones, like, what's the name of it? Is it Wyoming, where they have that countryside? that looks amazing. And then Idaho as well. Idaho as well. That's supposed to have amazing countryside too. That's supposed to be really nice. I think there's a few more. Maybe Washington State as well is like that. Wyoming is beautiful. Yeah, I think Washington State is like that as well. There's a few places in America that I really would like to visit. I'd rather visit Canada though. I think Canada has a lot more wild places that I'd like to visit. Although I would like to get to Alaska as well. Yeah, there you go. Great minds think alike. Alaska is beautiful too. That's obviously an American state. Yep, used to live there. Oh, I'd love to get up there. I'd love to get up there. Oh, yeah, that's on the bucket list. I'm gonna. Well, it's on the bucket list already. I'd love to get up and meet that guy. What's his name again? The guy in Alaska that makes the YouTube videos, the Outdoor Boys. I would love to get up and meet him. I couldn't believe how cheap it was to go anywhere when we were in England. We could have went to France. Yeah, exactly. Like England or Ireland are a great place to fly to anywhere in Europe. Alaska is my dream to visit. Yeah, me too. It really is. It's on the bucket list. I might fit it in somewhere. I'm still young, so yeah, I think I'll have to do that. But yeah, anywhere in Europe, you can fly out Ryanair. They're a really cheap airline from here. They go from Dublin, Shannon, Belfast, Knock Airport, I think as well, 4 airports. And, you know, they can go to anywhere in Europe for, you know, less than 100 quid, which you can't sneeze at. It's really good. If you ever get the chance, I hope you see Alaska. I hope everyone sees Alaska. I really do. I hope the world sees Alaska because it just seems like one of the most beautiful places in the world. But Wyoming and Idaho as well, I think they're the 2 states that I would go to in the States. Maybe Nevada as well. I do like Las Vegas. I like to play poker sometimes, so maybe I could hit there. Yeah. Sláinte everyone. It's Friday evening here. My weekend has started. I'm drinking crappy beer. It tastes like crap. Me too. Witchy, you on the whiskey? Witchy must be the name of somebody. I thought that Carol was saying me too, I'm on the whiskey. But yeah, have a great weekend everybody. I hope you all enjoy it. Crappy beer, it really is crappy beer. It tastes like crap, but look, it's easy. It goes down easy. It doesn't get me drunk. So yeah. My cousin lives in Alaska. She sends me pics of moose. Oh, those big animals. I think they're an ancestor of the elk in Ireland, and I'd love to see a moose. I love those big antlers that they have. I think the elk is extinct here in Ireland at the moment. But as far as I know, the moose in Canada is a direct relation of that, and yeah, when the lands were locked together, that's when they migrated over that way, or they might have migrated this way. But yeah, I love those animals. I love wildlife in general. So who have we got here? You're all just going too quick for me. We have Nicole. Moose are cool to see, but don't tick them off. Don't tick them off. I've seen a lot of moose. I watch a lot of guys from Canada, and I watch their videos, and I've seen a lot of moose on their videos, but I've never seen one in real life, and I can imagine the size of them. They are colossal. And can you imagine crashing into one of them in your car? I think you'd ride off your car, basically, and the moose would get up and just walk away because that's how big they are. They're the size of an elephant, as far as I can see. But yeah, I love those animals. I think the elk is a distant relative of those. I could be wrong. You know, correct me if I'm wrong. Especially with their calves. Yeah, I believe they're huge as well. I freak out when I find a raccoon in my yard. I've never seen a raccoon either. We don't have these things in Ireland. We don't have you know, animals of prey. There's no bears, there's no tigers, there's no lions, there's none of that. So we can go out camping anywhere we want into the wilderness and just lose ourselves. We don't really have anything apart from a badger, you know, that may just badger you, forgive the pun. But other than that, we've nothing, you know. We've birds of prey, all right. Fox. Yeah, but fox wouldn't really attack you. Neither would, you know, anything else really in Ireland. What did you say about the raccoons there? I missed that. No snakes either. Yeah, no snakes either, Carol. There you go. Apparently St. Patrick banished the snakes from Ireland. I don't think we ever had them, in fairness, but that's the folklore. That's Irish folklore for you. So what are we're 25 minutes in. Holy crap. Wow, already. I've only had a couple of swigs of beer. Oh my lord, we have raccoons size of dogs here. That and possums. I've seen possums too. There's no snakes. No, there's no snakes. I've seen possums too on video, but never seen them in real life. I'd love to see all this in real life, because these are just alien to me. They really are. And this is the most people I've ever had on a live feed at a night, and it's good to see people interacting. I appreciate that, everybody, for joining in. And I hope that more people will join in the future. Hey, James Books and Vlogs. Hey, the Wandering Irishman, he says. Nice to meet you, James. Or is it Jenny? Jenny's Books and Vlogs. Thanks for jumping on. It's Jenny. Yeah, it's Jenny. Thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate the comment. I didn't realise that I was going to get this much comments on the feed tonight. And it's great to see you all. Here's the double that soon James invited us. James, yeah, I was saying that at the start of the feed. James has done me a service. You're doing great, Dave. Thank you, Navigator. James has done me a service for sharing my channel. It's just been overwhelming, really. I shared a little sob story there last week in the feed, and Carol just, you know, it must have hit her heartstrings or something, and she asked James to do me a favour, and it just went from there. And yeah, it's given me a lot of impetus to just get out there a lot more and to show you guys a lot more and to just do what I'm doing, because I'm passionate about nature. I'm passionate about what I do. So yeah, long may it last, and thanks so much for the support. It's really appreciated. Okay, there's one beer gone. And we're going to start our second. Crappy beer, but it's okay. It'll do the job. It'll get me to sleep tonight. Yeah, the car. Glad we could all support you, bro. Thank you, Primetime James. You are a legend. Yeah, that guy is a legend. And if you're not a follower of Jamie's channel, and you're watching this in the future, please get over there, join his channel, sub to his channel, tell him I sent you, and just give him all the praise you can, because I haven't thanked him enough. Yeah, so just get over there and give Jamie a lot of love, because he deserves it. His channel is actually good. I did check it out. It wouldn't be what my followers would be into, but you know, everybody that gives me a shout out deserves a shout out from me, so I really appreciate that. I just realised Clover has an Irish name. I'm a Clover. Yeah, what is your Irish name, Clover? If you don't mind, stick it in there. I'd be happy to indulge. My name is David, by the way. Jenny is part Irish. Do you know where your ancestors are from, Jenny? And what country are you from yourself? It's Clover. That's your name. Oh, that's a lovely name, actually. I do like the name Clover. If I ever had a daughter, ooh, that's an interesting one. Clover. That's a lovely name. My whiskey is part Irish. James of Legion. My whiskey is part Irish. Yes, I like that. You must be on the Jameson. No, it's Amanda. Nice to meet you. I'm Chloe. Oh, sorry. Your name is Amanda. Okay. Yeah, nice to meet you too, Amanda. I'm David. Thanks for jumping on. The support is really appreciated. I didn't like after last week's live feed, I didn't think anybody would jump in this one, and I have 9 people on now. Wow. Oh my God. Thanks so much everyone for the support. I really appreciate that. What are we on follower count now? I'll have to refresh this now. Oh, here we go. We're going to refresh. So from 362 367. Wow. I'm Irish as well. Navigator, good one. I am from one of the longest Irish neighbourhoods in America, and we are the largest. I missed that. Oh, we'll get it back. The largest Irish parade in the States. Is that in New York? I think it's the largest one. I think the New York is the largest parade in the States. I don't know which part of Ireland I'm live in Ontario, Canada. Oh, Jenny, you don't know which part of Ireland your ancestors are from, and you're in Ontario. You live in a beautiful country there. I love a lot of Canadian blogs. Joe Robinette is one of my favourites. Thumbs up the stream, everyone. Yes, Navigator, do that, please. Chicago is the biggest parade, the biggest St. Patrick's parade. That's right, because there's so many Irish in Chicago. Oh, yes, that makes total sense. I thought as well, what's the other place? Boston? I thought Boston would have a lot of Irish, or a big Irish parade on St. Paddy's Day as well. But yeah, that's a good one. We're up to 367 now. Thanks everybody. I really appreciate it. That's amazing. I just have to jump onto a live stream and people seem to be following. That's brilliant. But yeah, we're up to... Boston does have a big St. Paddy's Day. Yeah, I was thinking that too, because everybody in Boston, I live near there too. Everybody in Boston seems to be Irish, even though they're American, but they seem to have Irish heritage. Full of the fighting Irish, yeah. We're all fighting. We're all fighting for our freedom these days. But yeah. Our parade gets so rowdy that they cancel it one year. No way! Must have been all the whiskey. Small world. Missed that last one. There we go. My husband is from Massachusetts. Boston is in Massachusetts. That's right. Yeah. That looks like a state I'd like to visit too, actually, because there's so many Irish there as well. Massachusetts seems like one of those states that I could definitely feel myself at home in, for sure. Laugh out loud, Navigator. What have we got here? Everybody looking forward to Christmas now, or does everybody hate that? Or Halloween actually is the next celebration or whatever it is. But yeah, Halloween started in Ireland. The word Samhain, I don't know where my family originates. My great grandfather was Irish. Oh, it's gone through too quick now. My last name is O'Brien. Oh, we have plenty of those. Family is in Newfoundland, Canada. I believe Newfoundland in Canada has Irish accents. Is that right? So I believe, it's pretty much just an Irish colony in Canada. I could be wrong, but that's what I hear about the place. I've interacted with people from Newfoundland before, and they do sound Irish. But where was I? I think I was rambling on about something there. I'm just reading the chats now. So good to have you all on board. It's great to see you all. If you haven't hit the like button, please do it. So the algorithm picks this up. And Sláinte everybody for a Friday evening, a few beers, and just talking to a few people here. It's good to see you. Like I said, if you have any questions, just drop them in. I'll try and answer. Newfoundland is an Irish colony. Yeah, they love the crack. Ah, yes, the crack. Spelled C-R-A-I-C, not C-R-A-C-K. Crack in Irish means fun or a happy time, or, just going out and have the crack with friends. That doesn't mean getting full of drugs. It just means having the crack. It means having the fun. They do accent in Newfoundland? They do have the accent. Yeah, I thought so. I thought they had the Irish accent in Newfoundland. I've heard a few people, and it's very reminiscent. It's there is a twang of it that is a little bit Canadian, so it differs from the Irish accent just that little bit, where that twang just changes it, probably from the generations that have gone through Canada and through Newfoundland, and it's just changed over the years that little bit, and they've picked up a little bit of Canadian or maybe French or something like that. But yeah, it does really sound like Irish accent. Yeah, sláinte everybody. That's the Irish word for health. It just means to health. Different countries have different ways of saying sláinte, but that's the way we say it in Ireland. I am fluent in the Irish language, so if you'd like me to speak that, I will be happy. Well, Caithfidh mé dul. Is mór an fleisiúr bula dit. Is mór an fleisiúr bula dit freisin. Tá Gaeilge agat, Gaeilge anna bhaith agat freisin. Agus tá mé cinse go méid tú arás, agus, thank you very much for getting onto the feed and feeding that Irish to me. That is really, really good. Goa, yes, exactly. Gahanoa. That's brilliant. Onwell Ciadagam Dulgadi and Lehrus. Yeah, it's good to see Irish on the chat as well. I speak Irish fluently. It won't come to me straight away because I don't speak it all the time. English is my first language. I have to sort of think about the words. My best friend's stepdad was from Ireland. We could understand him, but when his parents would come, he had no clue what they were talking about. It depends what part of Ireland they're from. If they come from Deep Kerry, you won't understand a word. Or if they come from Donegal or something like that, no, not a chance. You won't. Especially the older generation, where they'll talk like, and they'll talk in grunts. And you won't really understand, they still talk in broken Irish as well. So you probably wouldn't understand a word. Oh, Cork is another place as well. Cork is very hard to understand. Even I find some Cork words very hard to understand. The Cork accent. I love Cork though. Cork is one of my favourite places. That's what they sounded like. Yes, exactly. They mumble instead of actually talking. It's like and they don't actually get the words out. They can't coherently speak to people. So many different dialects. Trí Gaeilge. There really is. Speaking Irish is there's only 5% of the country that would actually speak Irish. I try to keep it alive in the country. With my friends and text messages and stuff like that, and it's hard. A lot of them don't speak Irish themselves, but I try to teach them a little. My cousin Linda actually is trying to learn a cúpla focal too. Cúpla focal is not a curse, by the way. Cúpla focal means a couple of words. She's trying to learn a bit of the Irish as well, and yeah, it's a great language. It's very complicated to learn. It's probably harder to learn than English, but if I was to say my name is David, I come from Ireland, Tommy O'Era. It's you know, when it's fluent to you, it's very easy. But if it's not, and you're learning the language, it can be tough. It can be tough. I went to Irish schools in primary school and secondary school, so I did 14 years of it in my early years, and it stuck with me. And I've loved it ever since. It's given me a real base. It's given me a real love for the country that I live in. You know, being a nationalist that I am, it's given me, you know, a lot of pride in where I'm from. But yeah, speaking Irish is it's a great way to. It's not a great way to communicate, but it's a great thing to learn, because that's our history, and that's our heritage, and we should learn the Irish language. But yeah, Sláinte for that. Thanks for the Irish in the chat. I really appreciate that. You guys are just crazy. You're going through these, you're going through this chat, and I can't keep up. I really can't. We're on what, 40 minutes now? 40, yeah, 40 minutes now. Wow. Okay, we'll keep it going for the time being. Yeah, I haven't had any questions yet. Come on, keep the questions coming. My first ex is from Ireland. I'm sorry about that, Lisa. What happened? Did he dump you, or did you dump him? Is that Budweiser, David? It is, Carol. I'm afraid it is. I'm so sorry. County Waterford. Waterford is lovely. Copper Coast. Oh, my God. It's a beautiful part of the country. That's something I'm doing in the future as well. You just reminded me there, Lisa. That's something I'm going to do in the future now. I was talking about on the last feed that I might get a camper. Guess what? He had a severe drinking problem. So I guess you dumped him. I used to have a severe drinking problem too, after my brother passed away, but I got the help I needed, and now I can just take it in moderation. What school did you attend? Cloisterware, yes. I was in Cloisterware, in Parnell Square, in my secondary school, and I was in Scoil Oliver for primary school, which is in Blanchardstown. Yeah, you usually got a better education in the Irish schools than the English schools, so that's where I developed my education. Yeah, so Scoil Oliver, and then Cloisterware for secondary school, and then I went to college in ITB in Blanchardstown. Yeah, Lisa, I'm sorry to hear that as well, that he was a raging alcoholic. But hey, you know, most Irish people are hey, all from Northern Irish lady. Hi, JD. Nice to have you on board. Thanks for jumping on. Northern Irish lady. Don't get many of those very often. Sláinte to you as well. Northern Ireland is a beautiful part of the country too. What part of Northern Ireland are you from, JD? Excuse me. And you've all gone quiet. Great Irish schools now, both primary and secondary. Yeah, they are. They really were, Carl. Those were, you know, they gave me the basis for where I am today. Really made me into who I am. He came to Boston. Oh, I missed that one. Let's go back. He came to Boston on a work visa. I got pregnant. I got married. What? What? Go Londonderry, County Londonderry. Yes. Well, we usually call it Derry down here in the south, but yeah, nice to have you on board. Thanks for jumping in. Hey, Smiley, Jenny. You are all good friends. You all know each other by the looks of things. I'll have to jump onto your live feed sometime and interact with you guys. But thanks for jumping on. I really appreciate it. Seriously, I fell head over heels for it. Lisa, come on. Yeah, you know, us Irish guys, I think it's the accent. I think women in other countries just like the accent, and then they realise that, you know, most Irish people do have a bit of a problem with the drink. Black Irish, yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Yeah, you know, there's a lot of black Irish people in this country at the moment, and fair play to them. You know, we're multicultural, so there you go. Had my honeymoon in County Wicklow 20 years ago. Beautiful place. JD, that is one of my favourite counties. Black hair, blue eyes. Nice one, Lisa. JD, that's one of my favourite counties. County Wicklow is amazing. It's amazing. Glendalough is one of my favourite places to visit in the world. It's just so magical. It's just so dreamy. It's, every time I go there, I just feel like I'm at home, you know. I've just went to Rivendell in Lord of the Rings or something like that. You've been there twice. I've been there countless times. Lockdown as well. Lockdown is beautiful. I did fall for an Irishman too. No way, Carl. He was a neighbour. So were all my neighbours. Yeah, Carl. I think you're Irish too, though, so that doesn't count. Yeah, I think it's the accent. Avoca, yeah, I've been to Avoca too. County Wicklow is beautiful, it really is. Yeah, I'll probably get over there. Actually, I missed a chat there. Let's go back to that. I did fall for an Irishman too. Oh no, we got that one. Clover, you've never had an Irishman. Wrong state, I suppose. Yes, you'll have to get yourself down to Massachusetts, just down to Boston, and or there's plenty in New York. There's plenty in Chicago. Yeah, get yourself an Irishman. The Meeting of the Waters. The Meeting of the Waters. That was in Avoca, wasn't it? Yeah. I think I know that place. Oh, and what's the waterfall in County Wicklow? What's the name of that waterfall? Powerscourt waterfall. Wow, unbelievable. Have you been to Powerscourt waterfall? I done all these videos on these places about 2 years ago, so if you want to see those places, just go back to my videos 2 years ago and you'll see all that. Powerscourt waterfall, Glendalough, anywhere in Wicklow really. I love Wicklow. It's absolutely gorgeous. It's amazing. Thanks all everybody for the. I'm going to update my YouTube here. We went from 360 to 367 to. Is there any more jumping on board? Here we go. Drum roll. No, still 367. Well, the drum roll wasn't warranted. But yeah, thanks for the new subs. I really appreciate it. Just having a beer or two here. South of Ireland is stunning. It really is, JD. Get down to Kerry. It's gorgeous. My son's last name means rabbit in Gaelic. His last name means rabbit. What is the word for rabbit? That's a good one. Rabbit in Irish. Colleen. Oh yeah, I forgot about that one. Colleen. Yeah, that's a nice name actually. Yeah, Connie. There you go. Yep. Lisa Hunt, yep, I'm testing you. Yeah, Connie, and I forgot about that one. I have to look at some words every so often in the Irish language because I don't use them that often. So, yeah, I'll have to look it up. But yeah, Connie is a good one. I'm going to have to think of that one in future. We are reminiscing. Canine, he's cheated. He's cheated, I did. I had to cheat in that one. All good here, Smiley. Hey, everyone, I'm late. Connie, yeah. I've forgotten that one. Hey everyone, I'm late. Thanks for jumping in, Jimmy girl. Don't worry about being late. You know, we've all been late in life. Thanks for jumping on the feed and thanks for your comment. I appreciate that. How are things with you tonight? Or today? It might be today in your part of the world. Yeah, it's night here. It's what? It's 8:30 here. Cuneen, it is usually spelt here. It's in Irish. It's spelled C-O-N-I for the N. It's a lovely little word, and I wouldn't mind using that for a name either. Yeah, I like that now. Good to see you. Good to see you, Jimmy girl. Yep. we're all glad to see you. JD, Jemmy Girl, a shout out to you all. You're all legends for jumping on. I've never had this many people on a feed before, so I'm not sure what else to do with it. I had no plans coming on here tonight. It was just have a beer and see what people were saying. Sorry I didn't see you before. I'm never on the live. Look. Smiley, JD. There you go. You guys all know each other. Okay. I think, what are we on now? We're on 49. We're coming up to 50 minutes. Was in Connemara last year. Stunning too. JD. I did Connemara was it last week or the week before? It was the week before last. The second part of the video, the first part is already posted. The second part of the video is coming out on Sunday, and it's one of the nicest parts of the country. I know I say I fall in love with places when I visit them. I thought it was funny the toddlers had tea in their baby bottles. I'm not sure what that means, but yeah. I usually fall in places I fall in love with places that I go and see. But Connemara, it's always. I went to the Gaeltacht when I was a kid, and it was down in Connemara, and it was in a little place called this has to come back to me. Inverin. That was it. It was in Inverin in Galway, and I had a little school there, and we went down during the summer. We'll check out your video for sure. Thank you, JD. My hubby does a cycling circuit of Connemara every summer. I'll have to check that out too. If you want to leave the link in the comments, that'd be great. I'd love to see that. I missed that other one. Instead of juice or milk, they drank tea out of their bottles. I've been Belfast a few times, and car service in the last year's beautiful drive up there. Belfast lovely too. Yeah, I've been there too. Maybe it was just an extended family. I've been there. Yeah, Belfast is gorgeous too. I did a Northern Irish tour. Check out the videos. But Connemara, yeah, the second part is coming out on Sunday, and I'm not going to spoil it for you. You'll just have to watch the video. So yeah, Connemara, beautiful part of the country. We'll be back. Plans for the future. One of them is, the one coming up, I'm not going to spoil, but in the future then after that, I want to do Glenveigh National Park in Donegal. That's something I haven't done yet. It's supposed to be absolutely amazing. And while I'm there, I'd like to do Errigal, the hike. Get up Errigal. I believe the views from there are just spectacular. So that might be something I'll do in the future. And the Mourns. A big tea drinker. I'm still a big tea drinker. I love tea. And the Mourne Mountains. Yeah, I'm going to get back there as well. I'm going to do a bit more mountain hiking. So Tay is the Irish for tea. Yep, it really is. Tay is the Irish for tea, and we'll have a cup of tea every morning with our toast, and that'll do us with a boiled egg, and that'll do us until lunchtime, and then we get our lunch in. But that's all an Irishman or woman needs, is a cup of tea, bit of toast, and a boiled egg every morning, and we're on our way. That's the way we do it. We don't drink Guinness in the morning, believe it or not. Okay, we're coming up nearly on an hour. Oh God, I'm down for a wee, so I'm gonna have to shut this down pretty soon. Thanks to everybody. I'm gonna read all these back, I promise, and I'll answer you all. Only thing I can complain about is the food. It made me quite a few dinners. And what's wrong with the food? What's wrong with the Irish food? Everyone fell in love with my cooking. I hope everyone fell in love with your cooking. Irish food is great. Hey, it's a cup of tea here. It's a cup on tea here. It's a cup on tea. Ireland, I can't keep up with this. He finally said a wee bit. I've seen, wait for those words. I'll share your link. Smiley will remind me. Yes, please do. Share the link to this live stream because you've all been brilliant. You've all been great. I love interacting with everybody in this, even though you're only talking to yourselves. I had a Parmesan cheese and it was like salt. That's the dried out stuff. Yeah, don't go near that Parmesan cheese. We're a great bunch here. You really are, JD. You are all a great bunch. Carol has introduced me to you all now, and most of you jumped onto the live feed, and I really appreciate that. And Carol, I can't thank her enough. Really, 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 so much love. My mum wasn't Irish, and she used to trip on my dad's family. She's always says she's Irish and for cooking. Look, it's an Irish tradition to burn and boil everything. We will overboil everything. If you've ever had bacon and cabbage, you just boil the hell out of both and then make potatoes on the side. So we're well used to just boiling stuff and just keeping it on there until it's cooked and then eating it. We'll do a few spuds on the side. Bacon and cabbage is one of our staples here. So yeah, that's the way we do it. Stick it on for hours. Doesn't matter how much you boil it, it'll still feed you. And it's a good meal at the end of it. Right guys, 55 minutes. Oh well. I can't believe I'm on this long. Well, it's you guys that kept me on this long. Instead of frying hamburger meat, my ex would boil it. You have to be kidding me. There's always enough in pots for visitors. There you go, Carol. Exactly. Boiling hamburger meat. Come on. Oh my God. Oh, boiling beef. Right. That's a new one. That is a new one. Guys, I gotta leave it here. I'm absolutely dying to go for a wee. Thanks everybody so much for interacting. It's been amazing. I wish you all a happy weekend. It's a long weekend here in Ireland. It's Halloween. I wish you all happy holidays and all that. You have, you've just made my night. You really have. I've enjoyed everybody interacting, and I hope you enjoy my videos. Get onto those videos, and if you know anyone that would enjoy the videos, you know, it's just nature. It's just getting out there. It's just seeing places. If you know anybody that would be interested as well, please do share it with them, and hopefully I can build something here. And see you guys on future live streams, and that would be awesome. That would be absolutely brilliant. Thanks again, everyone. I'm going to leave it here. Navigator, you've been a legend. Such a nice stream. Thanks so much. No problem at all. Thanks everyone for contacting and getting through and commenting. It's been emotional. It's been great. I love you all, and we'll do it again maybe next Friday, and we'll see from there. Thanks everybody. I'll talk soon, and yeah, we'll shut it down here. Take care.